Camilla.
Swallow the medicine first.
Camilla, why was I...
You've been unconscious for 5 days. Lucky you. Another day and you might never have woken up.
So, you've been... Thank you.
No need to thank me. You're not who you used to be. Since the request involving the Crystallo of Stella, plenty of commissions have come in specifically for you. Just make sure you stay alive long enough to finish the gigs. You little smooth talker. Did you pick that up from Outsider? Anyway, someone came by a few times to check up on you. It's Rhythm Fisher, a warrant officer in the escort.
Rhythm Fisher, warrant officer of the Cassitus Escort, 6th Legion.
She left a message. Said she'd like to talk to you. I heard about what happened at Lamenting Lake that day. I know you probably don't want to see her. But you were the sole survivor of the murder case that night. I doubt she'll give up easily.
The sole survivor?
I should be going. If you want answers, go to the Asphodel and ask your friends. They've been worried about you these past few days.
There are so many balloons around Ice Lake. Is it some kind of festival? Even with all these festive decorations, the lingering chill in the air is still pretty obvious. I should go check in with Snow and Outsider to find out what's happened while I was unconscious.
Even staying home isn't safe anymore. What are we supposed to do? Oh, please.
Little minion! It really is you!
Ha! Surviving the Charon hunt. I've got to say, you're tougher than an iron shell nut. Honestly, I thought the ship of our Noctoyangers would sink before it even left the dock.
Ha! Says the guy who's been running all over town looking for doctors and groveling to Camilla to take care of him these past few days. Now that he is all better, you're talking hot air again.
I did not? I'm warning you, Button Mushroom. Quit twisting my words, or else.
Looks like these two are doing just fine.
Little minion, how are you feeling? Arms and legs are all in place, and the color of your horn looks great, though your face is a bit pale. Good. I knew the immortal White Knight, the reborn star of the Noctoyagers, the blessed Demon Earl, wouldn't leave their Demon King behind. Stay right here. I'll go grab some nutritious fruit for you.
Why is my title getting longer, but the rank keeps dropping? Wait, I can't let Snow's silly titles distract me. What were you talking about earlier? Charon Hunt? What's that?
It's a trouble you can't run away from.
Excuse me, is he awake?
Eek!
Speak of the devil, here comes your trouble. A big one, with a name.
Rhythm Fisher.
Yep. She's been stopping by every day around this time to ask about your situation.
Since you say every day, that means you've already dealt with her a bunch of times. She's all yours, outsider. You've got this.
Not so fast. I told you, this trouble is something you can't run away from. Charon Hunt is a string of serial murders in the outer city. As the sole survivor, there's no way the Legion won't want some information from you. It's only a matter of time. Honestly, she seems pretty reasonable for a Legion officer. If it was someone more heavy-handed, you'd be wishing it was her instead. All right, I get it. If you're not ready, I'll go talk to.
I see you're finally awake. There's an important case that requires your cooperation.
She saw me.
Well, no way out now. Go on, buddy. What's meant to happen will happen.
Ugh. You're right. What a big trouble I can't run away from. All right. Let's see what she wants.
It's great to see that you're recovering well.
Would you like something to drink, officer? Tales of Ice Lake is on special today. Half price.
No, thanks. Imperial Military Code Article 142 prohibits soldiers from drinking while on duty. Besides, I don't drink anyway. Let's get straight to the point. I'm here to investigate the recent violent incidents in the outer city of Ice Lake known as the Charon Hunt. This is your first inquiry. I need to verify your identity according to standard procedure. Could you show me your travel permit?
I was in such a rush when I left home that I forgot to bring it. Let me go grab it now.
Your head must still be foggy from your injuries. You left your travel permit at my place a few days ago. I was just about to return it to you. Here you go, officer.
Name? Place of residence, Ice Lake, Cocytus region. Occupation, animal trainer? Wait, aren't you a fox hunter?
That's the latest development. He used to take care of dogs for rich folks, but his last employer went broke and couldn't afford to hire him anymore. Hence the career change. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Camilla. He just signed up at her tavern to become a fox hunter a couple of days ago. Come on, Captain. Show Officer Fisher your awesome dog training skills.
Come here, boy.
What? I'm not a dog.
All right. I've verified the travel permit. Thank you for your cooperation. Now let's talk about the attack. I want to catch the culprit who attacked you and bring safety back to everyone as soon as possible. As the sole survivor of the incident, your testimony is vital for us to fully understand the case. That said, this tavern is hardly an appropriate place for an inquiry.
Got it. Let's get to a quieter place to talk then.
Thank you for understanding. Please, come with me.
Hey, what are you waiting for? Don't tell me you're upset about the travel permit. Well, that was the only type I could get for you. Just roll with it, all right? All right, I know. You're probably still bitter about Rhythm Fisher for what happened that night. But it wouldn't be a bad thing to get on good terms with Fisher. I mean, the Legion's got connections everywhere. Your search for somebody might get somewhere. Besides, don't you want to take down that dishonorable coward with your own hands? As for me, I want this whole Charon Hunt mess resolved as soon as possible too. The whole outer city's been on edge, and that rickety old door on my house can't take another lock.
The Legion. Mary's whereabouts. The murders. And the one who attacked me. Fine. Let's do this.
I'll take a 20% cut. You keep 80%, as usual.
Treasure the intel, never miss the thrill.
I thought it would be somewhere like an office.
I come here to clear my head when I'm feeling overwhelmed. It's quiet and there's rarely anyone around. Perfect for discussing serious matters. So, the Charon Hunt is a series of murders that took place here in Ice Lake. I assume you've already heard about it. November 22nd, early morning. 5 dead, 1 injured. November 25th, early morning. 13 dead. The attacks primarily occurred in the Eastern District, home to many Charon residents, which is why the case has been dubbed the Charon Hunt.
Yeah, we've heard about that. What do you need from him?
I need him to provide as many details about the case as possible. In a while, I'll take you all to the scene where he was attacked 5 days ago. That street is currently sealed off by the Legion. But I understand revisiting the scene might bring up unpleasant memories. If it's too much for you, we can conduct the inquiry at the Security Bureau instead. It might not be as efficient, but it's an option. Apologies, I shouldn't have just assumed.
Don't be fooled by how gentle my little minion looks. He's very tough on the inside.
I can assist with your investigation, but we fox hunters don't take on jobs for free.
What's your price?
On top of the payment, I need you to promise me one thing. Help me when I need it in the future.
All right, I promise you. I'll help however I can. Wait. Breaking military regulations is off the table. No murder, no theft. Oh, and absolutely no aiding the Forsakens.
Whoa, nothing like that. Don't worry, officer. We're law-abiding folks. It's just that our captain got separated from his family and might need your help to look for them.
Got separated from your family? I completely understand how you feel. I barely get to see my family all year round. Once the Charon Hunt case is resolved, I promise I'll do everything in my power to help you find your family.
Why is she so fired up all of a sudden? I can't breathe. Let's just head to the crime scene first, officer.
Captain, you're really something. Daring to bargain with a Legion officer.
Didn't you say she was easy to deal with?
Yeah, but we didn't expect you to go full-on negotiating. It's not like you know what she is thinking. What if she...
This is it. Does this street look familiar? Do you recall the approximate time of the attack?
Not really. At the time, I was not feeling great. I figured I wouldn't be able to sleep, so I decided to take a walk around the city. As for the exact time, I was preoccupied, so it's a bit of a blur.
We should have stuck together that night.
It's fine. It was me who insisted on having some time alone. Wait. I remember when I reached this street, the wind had just stopped and the moon came out. Judging by the moon's position, it must have been between 4 and 5 a.m. I should tell Rhythm about this.
Between 4 and 5 a.m. That matches perfectly with Camilla Scarlet's testimony. It seems your memory is sharp and hasn't been affected by your time spent unconscious. Now, about the perpetrator. What can you recall about their features? Even the smallest detail could be helpful.
It all happened so fast. I didn't get a clear look at the perpetrator. But one thing I'm certain of, it wasn't human. The last thing I saw before passing out was a monstrous face. Though I'm not sure if it was a filthoid or something else entirely.
A monster. That fits with what we know so far. Is there anything else you can remember?
Wait, there's one more thing.
Please, go ahead.
The singing voice. I remember something following me on this street. Along with its footsteps, I heard it singing. Yes, that's it. Its voice was raspy, broken, almost like wind blowing through shattered pipes. But that monster was unmistakably singing.
A singing voice? No one else has mentioned that. Great. This is a brand new lead. I knew your suffering wouldn't be in vain.
Officer, that might come across as a bit insensitive, don't you think?
My apologies. I was just thinking that with this new clue, we might finally end this case and restore peace to everyone. I didn't mean to trivialize your pain and suffering. I'm truly sorry. Thank you for your understanding.
All right. Let's put everything else on hold until the Charon Hunt case is wrapped up. Since you went to all this trouble to bring me here, let's focus on the investigation and get it done.
About the monster singing you mentioned just now, do you think you could try humming the melody?
Sorry, I couldn't do it. Can't get the tune right.
I understand. Music isn't my strong suit either.
Besides, I only heard it once. It's hard to remember the tune. But if I hear it again, I might be able to recognize it.
All right. I'll count on you to keep an ear out for it then.
What's this? Piece of cloth. It feels pretty nice. Barry would definitely love this fuzzy texture.
Let me take a look. It's velvet. Judging by the patterns and creases, it looks like a piece of a stage curtain. The only place nearby with a stage is the Gallia Theatre. They've been preparing for the Silver Candle Carnival, and with all the hustle and bustle, it wouldn't be surprising if someone accidentally discarded an old stage curtain.
Silver Candle Carnival? Is that what all the decorations are for?
This piece of fabric alone doesn't tell us much, but if we connect it with the clue you mentioned earlier...
A stage curtain. It does seem to connect to that clue somehow.
This is it. The break aligns perfectly. Judging by the bending on the base, apparently it was not blown off by the wind. It was struck with force. And based on the angle of bending, we can deduce the direction the perpetrator fled.
Is this blue snow?
I've checked. It's a few drops of foxica. When it seeps into the snow, it spreads out like a flower. Beautiful, isn't it? Every time I see these little blue flowers, it feels like the day's exhaustion simply melts away.
Look at this color. The purity seems pretty high. Could there have been a foxica leak?
That is possible. But just to be sure, I need to confirm something with him. The foxica. There's something I need to ask, just to clarify. When you encountered the perpetrator, did you notice any strange smells? Something sharp and unpleasant? Like a mix of 80% paint and 20% moldy bread. Sorry, I'm not great with analogies.
What kind of smell is that supposed to be? I'm not sure what you mean, but now that you mention it, I do remember being hit by a sharp, acrid smell when the perpetrator lunged at me. Oh, so you think this foxica might have come from the perpetrator?
Exactly. The foxica produced by the Aeola pile is mixed with irritant gases. If you noticed a strong smell at the time, it likely means the perpetrator was covered in a large amount of foxica, and these blue flowers must be traces of it dripping from its body. There are only a few places in Ice Lake where someone could come into contact with that much foxica. Combine this with the other clues, and we should be able to narrow down the perpetrator's hideout.
Hey, look! There's a broken weather vane in this rubbish bin. Wow, it looks practically brand new. Someone just tossed it out like that? What a waste! Let's take it with us.
Do you collect weather vanes? That's quite an unusual hobby. I could have one of my subordinates get you a new one, but this is a piece of evidence. You can't have it now.
I was just saying it offhand. It's not like I actually have a thing for weather vanes or anything. Aw, someone actually took my words seriously for once. I'm so touched. Oh.
Officer Fisher, when was this street sealed off?
The morning after the first Charon Hunt incident.
That's fairly prompt. Since this weather vane is practically new, it shouldn't have been discarded on purpose.
Could it have been the strong winds that night?
No. After the storm 5 days ago, the Security Bureau did receive numerous reports of property damage, but this weather vane wasn't blown off. It's much more likely knocked down by the perpetrator. According to Miss Camilla's account, the perpetrator jumped onto the rooftop after engaging with her. This weather vane must have fallen from up there.
The rooftop. Might as well check it out.
That's right. You saw it too. The perpetrator fled southwest.
If you already know that, why hasn't the escort gone over there to search?
We're short on manpower, and our intel is incomplete. We've been systematically combing through the factories, residences, and schools in the southwest, but the sheer scale of the area has made progress slow. So far, there's been no major breakthrough. To be honest, it's just me and a few of my subordinates working on this case. And one of them was killed by that perpetrator. He was among the victims on November the 25th. When we found him, all his internal organs had been crushed, like dough flattened under a rolling pin.
My condolences.
Catching the perpetrator is the only way to honor him and deliver true justice and closure to all. But we haven't found that monster yet. I've requested reinforcements from my superiors multiple times, but my applications keep getting denied. Or rather, they say I need to pinpoint the perpetrator's exact hideout before my request can be approved.
Let me guess. It happened in a Charon neighborhood, and the monster isn't headed for the inner city. So your superiors just don't care, right?
I wouldn't dare make such assumptions.
Then let's pick up the pace and help Officer Fisher solve this case as quickly as possible.
Thank you so much.
Looks like that's about it. I don't think we'll find any more clues around here.
I apologize on behalf of the escort. The fact that such a heinous crime occurred in the outer city is a failure on our part.
Officer Fisher, you weren't in charge of this area before, right? Did you just get reassigned here recently?
That's correct. I used to work on different tasks in the Western District. I was promoted to Warrant Officer last month and reassigned here to oversee the safety of the Eastern District.
No wonder we haven't seen you before. You come off as very different from the other soldiers, Officer Fisher.
Different?
Uh-huh. The escort soldiers usually don't care about what happens to Charons. But you seem to care, and you try really hard to protect everyone.
Trying hard to protect everyone.
The Filthoid is highly dangerous. Although it's ceased attacking, it may only be in temporary dormancy. Return to the city immediately. The escort will take it from here.
snap out of it. I should focus on the clues at hand for now.
Based on the clues we have, there are 2 locations that stand out.
The factory area in the southwest, and the Gallia Theatre.
Looks like we've come to the same conclusion. Thank you for what you've done for the city. The information you've provided has been invaluable. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to narrow things down so quickly.
But there are 2 places. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
I'll take the factory area. It might be easier for a Legion officer to investigate that place than civilians, and I have some old acquaintances there.
Don't tell me you used to work there.
Yes. When I was little. I did odd jobs there for quite a long time.
Ha! To think you climbed all the way here. It couldn't have been easy. Though... Never mind. Let's get going too, Captain.
Hey, you folks over there. The show hasn't started yet. Oh, it's you. Outsider.
Director Putch. Still going strong, I see. How have you been?
Just drop the pleasantries. You're not exactly the type to hang around places like this. What do you want?
I'm here on a job. It's about the Charon hunt.
Oh, that case everyone's talking about. Do whatever you want. Just don't disturb the Magic Flute Troop's rehearsals.
Seriously? You're still rehearsing? I mean, it's a huge case with many fatalities. If the murderer is among you, you're all in grave danger.
For a performer, completing a performance is the ultimate expression of life. More brilliant and radiant than life itself. Denying them the stage is a greater tragedy than death. Everyone, get ready! The third rehearsal of the day starts in 5 minutes.
Ugh, she's really not making this easy.
Let's split up and ask around. At least she didn't stand in the way of our investigation.
You were early. Where's Dennis? Curtin's just days away, and he's the only one who hasn't done his look test or final shots.
Excuse me? May I ask?
15 flower crowns, check. 9 pairs of riding boots, check. All right, inventory's done. Now, who are you? What do you want?
Can you tell if this piece of fabric is from the theatre?
The stitching is a mess, and the pattern's just as bad. Gallia Theatre would never use something this shoddy. Who sent you? Are you some tabloid hack trying to smear our theatre?
Whoa, calm down, we're not tabloid hacks. We found this at the Charon Hunt crime scene, and just wanted to get some information.
Now you're accusing us of being involved in a murder case. You filthy tabloid hack!
We're assisting the escort in investigating the Charon Hunt case. This velvet cloth was found at the crime scene, and we need your cooperation to verify its origin.
The escort? All right. Guess I was too sensitive. Sorry about that. Ever since that incident 2 years ago, tabloid hacks have been spreading rumors about the troupe, calling us a fraud. It was so bad that the director fell ill and couldn't get out of bed for weeks. Anyway, this fabric is definitely not ours. The props inventory is right over there. Check it yourself if you don't believe me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Hey, you little punks! Put those wigs back on the mannequins when you're done. Get back here! I swear I'll sew those wigs onto your scalps!
By candlelight?
Your throat is too tense. Relax. Let your mouth open fully, and let your breath carry your voice. Place the sound further back. Imagine projecting it to a single point at the back of your head.
Sorry, Miss Violeta. I'll try again.
Even after all this time on tour, this child still hasn't made much progress. I suppose not everyone can be like Parsifal, blessed with such a beautiful voice.
Hey there! Your face looks so weird. Are you hiding something? This great demon king demands a thorough interrogation.
Oh, come on, you can do this. This is the most important performance of the year. We've rehearsed so many times. Everything's gonna be fine. Yeah, it has to be fine.
Hey, stop! This demon king is talking to you.
Are you all right? Do you need to take a break?
No time to rest. I have to keep up with rehearsals.
You sure? You look like someone who just crawled out of a coffin.
I'm just fine. Everyone's been living like this for over a month now. I just need to keep going. Keep going.
Then, could you tell me if anyone has been skipping rehearsals? Or sneaking out at night?
No one would do that. Everyone's been locking themselves in here for the rehearsals, never stepping outside. If you don't believe me, check the schedule over there yourself. We'll be rehearsing non-stop until the Silver Candle Carnival ends.
Outsider, what exactly is the Silver Candle Carnival?
It's a festival where people put on masks, dress in bizarre costumes, and set aside their identities and races. Everyone gathers at the theater to watch performances and dance through the night. For one night, no one cares if you're a Solar or a Charon. All that matters is singing, dancing, and letting loose together.
It's hard to imagine a festival like that in a place like Ice Lake. People here seem pretty uptight.
Well, the more tightly people are wound in their daily lives, the more they wish to scream and let it all out once in a while.
Whoa! That microphone's so loud!
Everyone, take your positions. The third rehearsal starts now.
I checked the attendance log. It shows nobody has left the theater at all for over a month. Even hibernating bears get out more often than this.
With such intensive rehearsals, no one would have had the chance to sneak out and orchestrate a hunt. Let's go see if Rhythm has found anything.
That was quick. Faster than most soldiers I've worked with.
Too bad we didn't find anything useful in the theater. What about things on your side?
The workers at the factory area are all cleared of suspicion. But I did find this at a motor plant.
Isn't that Foxacre?
Take a sniff.
Ew! So fishy! It smells like frost spines. The asphodel just had a batch delivered a couple of days ago. I spent hours gutting and cleaning them.
Huh. Button Mushroom, you must be a great ballerina. We should have had you perform back at the theater.
Ballerina? I don't know ballet. Why?
Well, with all the time you spent on your toes bussing tables at the Asphodel, you've got the perfect foundation. Such a waste.
Nah, I always stand on a crate. Wait, hey! That's mean!
All right, no more messing around. So, officer, what's your take? Do you think the workers soaked frost spines in Foxacre?
No, look closer. This isn't Foxacre. It's frost spine fish oil. They just happen to look similar in color. I questioned the workers. On the night of the incident 5 days ago, none of them heard anything unusual. They were so overworked that they barely got 4 hours of sleep and were completely out cold. However, something odd did happen. The next morning, a few workers found a harpoon in the plant. No one knew how it got there, but it was inscribed with the words, "Property of the Fisheries." I also found 2 canisters of fish oil stored in Foxacre containers in their warehouse. The workers didn't notice anything off because both liquids are pale blue.
Are you saying that on the night of the incident, someone swapped 2 canisters of Foxacre with fish oil?
Exactly. And based on the clues we've gathered so far, the suspect is most likely to be...
Didn't you just rule them out yourself?
Oh, I was just kidding. Haha.
Considering the harpoon and the fish oil, I think the suspect is most likely to be a fisherman. Most of Ice Lake's fishermen live in Mistaken, aka the slums. Let's head there immediately and see what we can find.
Treasure the intel.
This area's full of fishermen. Where do we start, Officer Fisher?
Ew! Ew! Meow. Meow.
This cat keeps staring at Rhythm. Could it have picked up on some strange scent? Officer Fisher, could I borrow that fish oil for a second?
Here. Did you notice something?
Yeah. I've got a theory I want to test.
Meow. Meow.
Let's follow that cat. I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
Sharp instincts. True to your roots as an animal trainer.
Thanks for that, outsider.
Meow! Meow, meow, meow! Aha! You scoundrel! How dare you hurt...
Speak.
I haven't been catching much fish lately, so I stole a couple of Foxica canisters to sell. But does that really warrant this many people chasing after me? Officers, please, have mercy. Give me another chance, I beg you. I'll cooperate with everything I've got. Please, don't shoot me.
Have you met him before?
Someone this sharp-looking and impressive? No way. I'd definitely remember if I'd seen him before.
Quit sucking up and just talk straight.
5 days ago, around 4:30 a.m. Where were you, and what were you doing?
I snuck into a motor plant during the shift change to, borrow 2 canisters of Foxica.
Borrow? Sure. And what else did you do besides borrowing the Foxica?
Nothing! That's all, I swear!
Is that so? Officer Fisher, remind me, when was the last time that gun of yours made a fresh hole in someone?
All right! I was scared they'd noticed the Foxica was missing, so I swapped it out with fish oil instead. That's really all I did! I swear, nothing else!
So you know nothing about the Charon hunt?
I've heard of it. It's that horrifying string of murders. Everyone in the outer city's freaking out about it. Wait, you don't think I'm behind it, do you? I couldn't pull off something like that even if I had 10 times the guts!
Situation understood. Theft of Imperial property is punishable by 10 years in prison under the Hyperborean Criminal Code, Article 33.
10 years? Officers, please, have mercy, I'm begging you!
Oh, yes, that's correct.
Wait! I have important clues about the murder case. The Charon hunt you mentioned earlier?
Tell us everything. Do not leave out one single detail.
But you have to promise me that you'll protect me. If I talk, that monster might come after me.
I give you my word, that creature won't lay a finger on you.
All right. That night, after grabbing 2 canisters of Foxica, I was climbing over the wall to leave, and then I saw it. A monster crawled out of the sewer right in front of me. It was twice as tall as a man, had a filthoid's head, a bear's strength, and fire shooting from its eyes and mouth.
That sounds like a filthoid.
No. Filthoids are unintelligent and typically rampage openly through the streets. The fact that this creature hides during the day shows a level of strategic awareness. It's avoiding detection.
I was so terrified that I threw everything I had at it. My harpoon, the Foxica, everything. All the stuff I risked my neck for, gone just like that.
That would explain why the creature was heavily stained with Foxica. What happened after that?
How should I know? I was so scared I even wet myself. I just ran for my life and didn't dare look back. I've told you everything. Please, officers, you promised to protect me. That monster, I saw it up close. If I hadn't been hiding all this time, it probably would have found me already. Look, I've told you all I know. What do you say? Please, about the Foxica case. If I get charged...
I'll report your information as it is. Your theft of Imperial property is undeniable, but since you provided critical intel, your sentence will be reduced in accordance with the Hyperborean Criminal Code.
Fine.
Let's move. We'll take you to the Security Bureau. It's the safest place for you right now.
Treasure the intel.
Now we know what the perp looks like and where it's hiding. What's the plan, Officer Fisher?
I'll go into the sewers to find the suspect myself. My superiors have made it clear. They need the suspect's exact hideout. But the Ice Lake sewer system is a labyrinth. If I just tell them the suspect is hiding somewhere in the sewers, they still won't grant me backup. But if I locate the monster myself, or better yet, confront it, the escort won't have any excuses left. The grown-ups refuse to sow or plow, yet they expect a bountiful harvest come winter's end.
What was that?
That just slipped out. It's a line from the opera, Children from the Snowfield. Can't say I'm a fan. It's just something a close family member of mine enjoyed. Anyway, enough small talk. I need to get moving. Allow me to thank you again for everything you've done for the escort and Ice Lake. But before I go, I have two final requests to make of you. This is the medal I received when I was promoted to warrant officer. My name is engraved on it. If I don't make it back, please go to the Security Bureau under the escort and inform Chief Damien about what happened to me. Tell him the investigation into the Charon hunt must continue, no matter what. And second, please have Chief Damien deliver this medal to the 6th Legion in the Inner City. It's for a young man named Blues Fisher. Let him know he doesn't have to wait for his sister anymore. Tell him to stay strong and move on with his life. Oh, and there's one more thing.
That's enough. There's no one more thing. In fact, we can't do the first two for you either.
Because the Noctoyagers are going with you. No way we'd let you play the hero alone and hog all the glory. Right, Captain?
It's getting dark, Officer Fisher. You don't want to drag this out and risk another victim tonight, do you?
I see. Let's go then.
Wait! Aren't you guys the least bit curious about what Officer Fisher's third request was?
Oh, I was going to give you the key to my secret base. All my savings are there. If I didn't make it back, you could go there yourselves and collect your payment. But since he insists, and after seeing what you're all capable of the first time we met, I trust we'll make it back together.